Well, Greenlanders worry about President Trump's invasion, feeling the heat of great power politics in the icy streets of the island's cities. Anxiety is rising as residents push back against remarks by the U.S. president, who has once again suggested that Washington needs the world's largest island. President Trump, in his latest statement, said that the U.S. control of Greenland is vital for his planned Golden Dome air and missile defense system. Trump has vowed to seize the Arctic island from ally Denmark. He says that NATO becomes far more formidable and effective with Greenland in the hands of the United States. The European Union has once again asserted that decisions about Greenland's future rests with Denmark and Greenland itself, adding that the EU stands with the people of Greenland.
Greenland is part of NATO. And when we are speaking about Arctic security, this is one of the core topics of NATO. And we know that the glue between the allies is the fact that there's always the clear motto, one for all for one. So NATO is one forum to integrate the different interests that are out there.
In Greenland's capital, locals say the tone has shifted from diplomatic talk to something far more coercive, leaving many fearful about what's next.
Overwhelming. I can put that in one word. It is quite overwhelming, especially with the example he set with Venezuela. It is like kind of last year it was a whole different thing. It felt more neutral. It felt more of a negotiation. This year it feels more of a threat.
It will happen. The United States will try to buy Greenland, or they will invade it. They have anger. They're very upset. They're frightened. But what we need to remember is that after we felt these feelings, it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be frightened.
The concern comes as senior U.S. officials, including Secretary of State Marco Rubio, are hosting Danish and Greenlandic foreign ministers at the White House, a meeting meant to calm tensions, but one that has done little so far to ease public unease. Denmark and Greenland's leaders have made their positions clear. The island is not for sale, and its future will not be decided by external pressure. Yet on the ground, people say the uncertainty is deeply personal, affecting families, children, and how they plan for the future. Despite Greenland being covered by NATO security arrangements, fears of economic coercion or worse are no longer dismissed as unthinkable. Residents speak of anger, fear, and a growing need to think seriously about how to protect their homeland.
I don't know how to prepare myself and my son. I have a 6-year-old, so I don't know how to prepare.
The pressure is also building in Copenhagen. Danish officials are said to be struggling to read Washington's endgame, with growing concern that this standoff could strain or even fracture the Western alliance. As the Arctic emerges as a new geopolitical frontline, Greenland finds itself caught between strategic interests and its people's right to self-determination.
Tensions are obviously extremely high, both here in Greenland and in Denmark. I mean, there's definitely a worry, a fear in Denmark that this is going to tear basically the Western alliance apart. It's a very hard situation for the Danish government to handle, basically because they don't really get what the US president wants.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.